Greetings everyone and welcome to today's tutorial video. This lesson introduces and explains how to create employees in Sage Payroll. We're going to be utilizing this particular tutorial video on the screen in order to set up our employee onto Sage Payroll software. Before we dive into today's lesson, I'd like to mention that if you are interested in gaining access to this payroll software, whether be it for free or on a subscription purchase, we have a collection of blog posts on our blog that can provide you with the necessary guidance you need. One of the blogs include this particular blog I have on the screen, which is Why Sage, which includes special coupons, discounts, and savings. If you go through this particular blog post that we have right here, you'll notice that we have some special coupons there and savings that you can go and utilize, which you can only access if you are utilizing our Sage partner affiliate links, which are updated on a regular basis. So if you want to go and get a subscription, you can utilize that. If you want to go and get yourself a free trial, which is if you are interested in experiencing Sage Payroll's capabilities, which is at no cost, this particular blog post right here will take you through how to access and use Sage Payroll for free for a period of 30 days. And rest assured, Sage will never request your banking details during this free trial, as this is completely free. It is a risk-free opportunity for you to go and evaluate whether Sage Payroll aligns with your payroll management needs. So if you want to go and subscribe for a period of 30 days, you can go through this particular blog post, for which the link has been included in this particular in the description of this video. Again, if you're considering Sage as your go-to solution for accounting and payroll, we highly recommend that you interact with this particular blog. You can even save this particular blog for future references if you would like to get a subscription in future. This blog post right here provides you with valuable insights into securing significant discounts and coupons when you register or buy the Sage products through our partner affiliate links, which are here, which are updated on a regular basis to make sure that you continue to make substantial savings on your software subscriptions or purchases. Whether it's for yourself or someone close to you, we recommend that you keep this particular blog post right here, for which the link is in the description. So let's say if you wanted to go and get a subscription for Sage Payroll and you want to utilize the 3 months free, the 3 months 50% off, you can utilize one of this the 3.2 coupon on our blog, which is available on this particular partner links, which we update on a regular basis. So you'll notice that if you click directly on that link, it will take you through to where you can make a saving on your subscription. Also, you will notice that on our blog we have other valuable content. If any of these topics right here resonate with you or was helpful to you, we recommend that you connect with our blog community and support our growth by liking, sharing, commenting on our content as well. Big thanks to you in advance. We appreciate you.
So working on documents is about 3 things: order, convenience, and security. DocHub covers them all. DocHub simplifies PDF editing, signing, sharing, and form completion, making it easy to get your documents done from anywhere for free. Since its launch in 2014, over 83 million users have placed their trust in DocHub, including individuals, small businesses, and schools all around the globe. Easily edit, annotate, and collaborate on PDFs from desktop or mobile. Stay productive from anywhere by working on documents directly from your Chrome browser, Gmail inbox, Google Doc, Google Classroom, and more. Tweak your document to perfection by adding, rearranging, merging, or deleting pages. Sign your documents electronically and collect signatures in minutes. Build fillable PDF forms and publish them online to collect data, or get even faster results with reusable templates. And securely share your documents via email, fax, or a public or personal .hub URL. .hub complies with every major industry-specific security standard and provides users with encrypted web storage and a detailed time-stamped audit trail. It's time to simplify the way you work with documents forever. Learn more by joining.
Without any further delay, we'll get into today's tutorial lesson, which is creating an employee on Sage Payroll. So when you get to Sage Payroll, this is the screen that is going to be, you're going to be greeted by this particular screen. So you need to go and click on the relevant entity on this particular pane, on the left pane. So in today's lesson, we're going to be using Shopwell Designs, which is the company that we created in our previous videos. If you haven't seen the video and would like to know how to add an employee, add a company, how to add cycles, you can just search through our channel and you'll find those videos. So the employees that we're going to add is on salaries, but you need to make sure that you adding the employees to the correct cycle. So if it's a weekly salary, wages, then you need to go and have a cycle for that and add the employee to that particular cycle. So in this case, we'll assume that this particular employee here is a monthly salaried employee, and we're going to add those on our salaries cycle. So when you are first setting up Sage Payroll or adding a new employee, or when a new employee starts in your business, you need to go and create or add this particular employee to Sage Payroll. The employee's master file will be created, which contains all the static data of the particular employee. You use it to create and edit employees' records depending on employees' personal information. So to add an employee, you need to go to Employee tab and click on Add a New Employee, which will be followed by this particular 6 screens right here outlined on the screen. And you need to make sure that you complete all these screens appropriately and correctly so that your employee records are up to date and are correct as well. And also the statutory deductions, responsibilities are also compliant with that. So now when adding an employee on Sage Payroll or on the system, all the fields that are mandatory will be indicated with an orange border. If the fields are not completed as required by this particular system, Sage Payroll will prevent you from adding the employee. Employees such as the surname there, this is the field that needs to be completed. And then if the fields are not required by the system but are mandatory according to SARS as well, in that case you will be able to create the employee, but then this may result in errors and or penalties when doing the IRP5 submissions. So you need to make sure that you, even though you can proceed with creating an employee, but you need to make sure that also the fields required by SARS are completed and are correct. So now, according to our tutorial question, the employee number for this employee that we're creating today is going to be 001. The title is Mr. The first name is Sipho. The surname is Komane. The ID number. So you'll notice that the orange border was not on the surname but on the ID number, which is a required field. With the ID number, I'm just gonna go and take that and put it through there. The passport number, the employee is a South African, so we're not going to be completing that. You're going to click on the employee is an asylum seeker if the employee is an asylum seeker. So it will depend on the employee that you're adding. You click also there if the employee is a refugee. The initials of the employee is going to be S in this case. So we're just going to add it like that. The second name, we're also going to add the employee's second name. So on Sage Payroll, you can only add up to 2 names of the employee. And also on the initials, what you need to also note is you can only add up to 5 initials of the employee. So we're just going to complete it as per our tutorial question, which doesn't have a second name. So we're just going to jump on that. So the passport country is not applicable. This is not a foreign employee. We're going over to the contact details now. With the contact details, we're just going to take them as they are appearing right there on the screen. So we have the residential address, which is that one there. So we're just going to see if we can copy this. So there we have Midrand, Johannesburg. The postal code, we have it as 1.1. The country will be South Africa. So we're just going to search for South Africa right there. Postal address, we say is the same as our physical address. And you're also going to add the employee's work address. So in this case, you're just going to add the address as given on the screen, which is going to be Shop 3 Village Walk. The suburb is Cherrywood Lane. So you need to make sure that you complete all these fields appropriately. We have Johannesburg 2124. Just gonna edit like that. South Africa. So you'll notice that I'm actually rushing on some of the things here because I don't think they are that important. But if you have any question of anything that I perhaps rushed over, you are more than welcome to comment or send that query in the comment box below. Next up, we're going to go to the payment details. With the payment details, you're just going to select how this employee is paid. So in this case, we're just going to select that the employee is paid with an electronic transfer, depending on our tutorial question. And the type of account, it says it's a check account. The bank the employee is with, we're just going to select one of these. According to that is ABSA. Then you need to go and insert the account number of the employee, which is that. Also, with the account number, you need to make sure that you enter the correct account number of the employee, as this might affect the allocation of the funds, whether the employee gets paid to the correct account holder. Account holder relationship, it's going to be according to that. It's an own. I'm going to leave it like that. Then we need to go over to employment details. So this is where all the work is, and this is where you need to make sure that you are as thorough as possible, because this page right here is the most important when creating an employee. So because you'll notice also that a few fields here are highlighted in orange, and a lot of fields here have to do with tax compliances. So you need to make sure that you are thorough and you understand what items are on this particular tab. So this employee is paid monthly. As we know already, we are processing a monthly on a monthly cycle. This employee started working on, this is depending on the particular date the employees started working. In this case is the 4th of September 2009. So we're just going to try and go to that particular year, which is there, 2009 September. The 14th of September, the 4th of September. So just going to put it there. The employee started working as, so this is the job title of that particular employee. That is the job title. Now we need to go also to allocate the employee to which department is the employee working under. So in this case, it's the general. In this case, it's the general management. So this helps with grouping of employees. If you haven't seen the video that we have created on creating departments, you can just hover over to our YouTube channel, and you'll find that video on how to add departments, how to create, how to delete departments. Now we're going to allocate them to general management category, and the pay point is going to be Johannesburg. Also on the pay points, if you want to go and get a comprehensive information or tutorial on how to create pay points and why are pay points important. Now you need to go and indicate how the employee is going to be taxed. If you click on the drop down arrow, you will see all the options that are there in which the employee is going to be taxed. So you need to make sure that you understand exactly on how the employee that you're adding to the system is going to be taxed, because this is going to affect your compliance with tax legislations. So in this case, we're just going to go through some of the options that you have that are common, that you're going to be using as options of how the employee is going to be adding to the system are going to be taxed. Firstly, we're just going to look at the statutory tables. This is the most common option because mostly for this applies to employees who works 22 hours or more per week, must actually be linked to this particular status, and the employee will be taxed according to the statutory tables, as per the Income Tax Act. So these are the tables issued by the tax authority. Directive percentage as well. The directive percentage is the employee in this status will be taxed according to a percentage specified in a directive from SARS. The directive must have been issued for the current year, and you will need to go and enter the particular directive percentage and the directive number that will be used to tax the particular employee. And some of the things here, we have labor broker with IRP 30. So a labor broker is a natural person who, for compensation, provides workers to a client, and these workers are actually the employees of the labor broker and not the client. This labor broker is loaded onto payroll of the client, and you need to go and select this option, labor broker with IRP 30, only if the labor broker has an IRP 30 tax exemption certificate from SARS, and in this case no tax will be deducted for this particular added employee. Some of the options that we have in this case is independent contractor. With independent contractor, this must be selected if you are processing payments to an independent contractor. So this is the employee is not the employee of the entity, but any independent contracted person. No tax is deducted also for this option if it's selected. We have other items such as non-executive director, non-resident on a directive. So this is for non-resident, non-executive directors which are working for a private company or a member of a closed corporation, which are taxed according to a percentage that is specified on a tax directive from SARS. So this directive must have been issued for the current year, and you will need to go and enter the directive number and the percentage as well. And again, we have non-executive director, payee. So with this, this must be like a non-executive director, a non-resident, for which who works 22 or more hours per week for a private company or a member of CC, which will be linked to this to the statutory tables status, and will be taxed according to the statutory tables according to SARS. And you can just go through, click over there to learn more what other statuses in this mean. So now you just need to go and enter the correct income tax number of the employee. So in this case, we're just going to come up with a number, as we don't have a number given. And then you need to go and select the correct classification of the employee. Just going to select any in this case. And then in this case, you're going to check this box only if the employee is not required to pay tax and they want to make voluntary payments to SARS. So this only applies if the employee is exempted from paying tax. So again, you also need to go and indicate if the employee must not pay UIF, and if the employee must not pay UIF, you need to go and give a clear reason why the employee is exempted from paying the UIF. The employee might be exempted. It might be exempt income in tax in terms of IS, in terms of Section 10 of the income tax. It might be a government employee, might be an independent contractor, might be a temporary employee. Temporary employees are those employees who works less than 22 hours in a month. You can also go and apply those other items as applicable to your own employee that you're adding. This employee is legally retired if the employee is retiring in the current year.
This is perfect. 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 Perfect.
Do you want to build credit fast?
Get Kickoff. It's like an easy button for hands-free credit building. There's no credit check. And Kickoff literally builds your credit on autopilot while you sit back, relax, and watch your score improve.
So once you're done with the employment, with adding the employment details, you can go over to ETI to set up the ETI. This will be covered in another tutorial video that we're going to make, just to cover this specific part of the 6 screens of adding a new employee. So be on the lookout for that particular tutorial lesson. With the hours and rates, you'll notice that as an employee who works a monthly salary, there will be like a pre-populated rates and hours per day, which are prescribed. So if this or any of this is not relevant according to your own company, you need to go and make sure that you adjust everything accordingly there. And once you're done, you're just going to finish. You're just going to add the employee. So I'm just going to save the employee. Once the employee is saved, you'll notice that you're now able to open the master file of that particular employee and edit all those items that we dealt with on adding the employee screen, but also some other things are also added in terms of pay slips, which we're going to cover on the next tutorial video. So if you found this tutorial video helpful, please give us a thumbs up, share with others who might benefit, and do not forget to subscribe for more Sage Cloud payroll tutorials and other helpful content. If you have any questions or need further clarity, please feel free to leave a comment below and we will do our best to help. Thanks for joining me today, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Until then, take care.
Thanks for watching. A like would be appreciated. And don't forget to subscribe.